Today doing a bit of preparation work before the clay goes on this big log wall. Some work around the window. There's a big gap above the window. So new window put in the 80s, a lot smaller than the original window in 1940. So need to fill up the gaps, and this is the way to do it. I will think about the brickwork and the clay work on that, but I've shot off a few questions, hopefully get some expert advice on what's the best way to attach the reed matting to the wall, or if I even need the reed matting, can I just start putting clay straight onto the brick wall? So if you happen to know, let me know, please. Put a comment below. Talking about advice, around the window, it used to have fiberglass. So when they did renovation in the 80s, there was a big gap there and they just stuffed it full of fiberglass. Now, one of the great pieces of advice that I was told while doing this renovation is if you've got a hole in a wall or a hole in a space, the best solution is to use the same material as the rest of the wall. So this is a log wall, timber. If you've got a brick wall, brick. It makes sense. But of course, it takes a little bit more time. This would have been much quicker to do if I just stuffed some fiberglass in there, but I'm not using fiberglass. But that's beside the point. Even any insulation, it doesn't make sense. You want to keep the consistency of the wall there, and so if you've got timber and you've got a hole in a timber wall, use the timber to fill it. I'll show you another example. So this is a big empty hole above the top of the door. So also, it used to be a bigger door, or it had kind of a door with a window on the top. Then in the 80s, they put just a door in and no decorative window across the top. Now, I've pulled the old insulation out of there, but I should say old insulation? Well, it was the stuff that was put in the 80s. It was just fiberglass stuffed in there. There was a little bit of kind of like a fiberboard, but that's it. And mainly filled with some fiberglass. So it's not really the best solution. This space above the top of the door, I will also put some timber to fill it up. It's a log wall, so the best thing to put in there is a log. The brick wall will wait a couple more days. Hopefully I'll get an answer and some advice from others on what's the best way to tackle that one. But I will continue tomorrow preparing the log wall for clay. So I know how to put the reed matting on that log wall, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'll start getting that ready. Some base clay perhaps to go on there, well, already by the end of the week, definitely on the weekend. Quick update today, and that's it. We've come to the end. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.